Alright, this is Chris recording from Magic Gathering Strat. We're going to do another DGR draft. Um, in between rounds, we're going to do some Maze's End playtesting with our Maze's End deck. I'll go ahead and pull that guy up while we're waiting here. And I'll talk a little bit about it between rounds. But for now, we're going to just focus on the draft. As soon as it fills, of course. Seems like late night these Swiss drafts fill up significantly slower than earlier on in the day. Especially the Swiss drafts fill up way slower. But what are you going to do? Alright, looks like we're about to fire. We got 7 people. Just need one more. One more. Just one more. Come on, peoples. Oh my god. Please just fire. Please just fire. Painful. Alright. We have fired. Yay. The rare is Notion Thief, which is not very good. Well, obviously the best card in the pack is just far and away. So I think it's going to be the pick. It's good in black, it's good in blue, it's good in black-blue. I could also consider taking the Rebel Belt Maka, but far and away is just far and away better. So we'll take the far and away. Passing on the Notion Thief. It's a fair enough pick for me. Doesn't solidify anything, of course, but it's a fine first pick. We passed a Breaking and Entering, a Profit Loss, Punish the Enemy, which I think is a pick. Breaking and Entering is a card that doesn't do much, I don't think. I think it's like mill 8 and then return and like a Unburial Rites combo. Put a creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control, it gains haste, yeah. So Breaking and Entering is definitely not the pick. So then it would be between Profit Loss or Punish the Enemy, and I think I'm just going to take the Punish the Enemy here. Passing up on a Showstopper, Azorius Guildgate, Windrake, Deputy of Acquittal, so all are fine cards, but Punish the Enemy is removal, and I'm just going to take it. So we pass another Profit Loss, another Punish the Enemy. An Ascended Law Mage. It's a decently late Ascended Law Mage. And that's a really sick card. But I think I'm just going to stay in one color here and just go with Punish the Enemy. Species Gorder, Obsidot's Aid. Okay, so actually my two big choices here that I'm looking at are the Viashino First Blade and the Zertod Druid. Goes fine with the Punish the Enemy first pick, although neither really go well with Far and Away. I could also take the Species Gorger, but I think I'm just going to take the Zertod Druid. This card's fine at any portion of the game, and it ramps pretty effectively. And since I have this punish the enemy in the far and away that I might be trying to cast, I kind of just want to have the druid. So hopefully it's a sign that I'll get past some Gruul cards here. If I get Gruul cards past me, I can sort of cut off Gruul entirely from the dudes to my left and get some sick Gruul cards in my Gate Crash pack. So either the First Blade or the Zertal Druid would have been fine picks there, but I think I like the Zertal Druid a little bit better than I like the First Blade. Well, I'm regretting passing the First Blade now, but so I could take the Flux Charger, which I think is probably the best card in this pack, but I think I'm actually just going to take the First Blade now. Maybe I go into Naya colors. And if I go into Naya colors, then First Blade is what I want over like a Boros Mastiff. So I'll take the First Blade now. It's not really a whole lot of really good stuff here. I think it's just the Weapon Surge, probably. Like, that's not really a great card, but it's fine. And, like, it could be a sort of pseudo-removal spell, so I'll just take the Weapon Surge. Like, I don't like Riot Piker at all. He's always just a pain for me. And it looks like I'm getting cut off of Gruul pretty hard, but I do have this Naya card here. So it's between the Bronzebeak Moa or the Boros Mastiff. I think I'm just going to take the Moa, though. I'll catch up on 2-drops later on in the pack, and Moa's really, really powerful, so... Oh, wow, Nivix Cyclops. That would be super greedy to take that card. That being said, there's really not too much else in this pack for me. Or not too much at all in this pack for me. I guess I could take a Maze Sentinel. It's not exciting, but with my Vigilance dudes, it might, or with my gold-colored dudes, it might come in handy. I don't know. I don't think I've ever played a Maze Sentinel in my decks, but I'm not playing the Nivix Cyclops in these colors here, so I think I'm just Naya, and the Far and Away was sort of like kind of a wasted pick, but I'm not going to pass Far and Away if I can help it. So here we have, I think it's just Armored Wolf Rider, as unexciting as he is. Yeah, I'm just going to take him. Unexciting, but he is a multicolored dude for the Maze Sentinel, and a 4/6 body for 5 is not bad on it by itself. Well, I think Deputy is the card I least want to play against, so I'll pick him. Not going to play him, but I'll pick him. So I think I'm pretty solidly Naya. I could opt just cut the green and lose. No, I can't cut the green. Profit Loss is fine, actually, in Naya. Profit is a fine card by itself, so we'll take it. I don't think I'm playing the Far and Away, though. But Profit by itself is fine, so we'll take that. Well, not really playing any of these cards. I'll take the Guild Gate. Maybe Splashable. Splash something. I don't know. So it's looking pretty solid. It's not a bad first pack. You have a lot of gold cards and removal, so... Alright, and a Mastiff came back to me. That's good news. So, I'll definitely take the Mastiff here. Good 2-drop is good. Oh, well, it's a mediocre 2-drop, but it's decent. It's good enough for me. Take Clear Path as a sideboard card. Since I'm not taking a Goblin Test Pilot. Alright, so Gatecrash is going to have 2 good guilds for me. It can have Boros or Gruul. At this point, I don't know which one I'm going to prioritize. Ooh, well, I opened an Obsidon. I'm definitely not going to pass up the pay for your draft card. Well, it doesn't quite pay for your draft, but I'm not passing an Obsidon. Even though I'm not playing it. Which is unfortunate, but I'm not. I don't think I am anyway. Let's show all. Yeah, I could play it. It'd be really, really greedy to play it, though. So we passed a Fathom Mage, which I'm not picking. Simic Charm is crazy good. The Gruul Guildgate, Slaughterhorn. I think I'm just taking Slaughterhorn here. Yeah, Drakeling Crazies is really good too. So take either Slaughterhorn or the Gruul Guildgate. I think I'm actually going to prioritize the fixing at this point. I'm just going to take the Gruul Guildgate and hope to just pick up some Slaughterhorn-like cards later. So now I have a... Well, I think this is pretty easy, actually. This is just Daring Skyjack pick here. I could also take the Boros Guildgate or Skinbrain Goblin, but I'm just going to take the Skyjack. I could also take the Skynight Legionnaire, which is a fine card by itself, but I really like Daring Skyjack, and especially in this format. He can often just get in there for X damage, and he's good early, late, and middle of the game. Excuse me. Borborygmos. Is that playable in this format? Well, as funny as that is, I think I'm actually going to take him. A 7/6 trample whenever he deals combat damage. Top 3 cards. Am I going to take him, or am I just going to take like an aerial maneuver? I'm not going to play an 8-drop in an aggressive deck. It's silly. I can't do that. I'm going to take an aerial maneuver. It's a good combat trick and sort of pseudo removal spell. So, we'll take it. Definitely need to start picking up some, like, more creatures, though, I think. Well, there's the Slaughterhorn that I wanted, so I'm taking that, I think. Yeah, I've got some punishes for removal. I've got a couple tricks for removal. So, it's just Slaughterhorn here. He's a solid card. Good trick to have up my sleeve. And a 3/2 for 3 isn't that bad either. It was like the second Ordoon veteran that I saw, too, so... It looks like I'm probably going to pass more Boros cards before the end of this. At least I hope I am. hiding the Maze Sentinel yet. I don't want to play the Maze Sentinel, but I might have to play him. So we have Fortress Cyclops, or a Ruination Worm, or an Act of Treason. I think I'm actually going to take the Worm here. Like, the Cyclops is fine, but the Worm is just a 7/6, and it's just way bigger. I think if I want a Curve Topper, I think the Worm is the Curve Topper that I really want. So we'll take the Worm. Also works pretty sick with Maze Sentinel if I decide to play the Maze Sentinel. I may not play this Weapon Surge. I don't know. But at this point, it's looking like the tricks are going to be the only way that I'm going to get in there and kill stuff. Alright, well, wow, we got past a sick Boros pack here. So it's between Warmind Infantry and Wojak Halberdiers. Man, that's a pretty easy pick for me. I'm just going to take the Wojak Halberdiers. It's a 2-drop and it's 3 power, and it has first strike whenever you activate a battalion. So the Wojak Halberdiers is a pretty easy pick for me. Yeah, I kind of predicted that I was going to get some more Boros cards. So taking the Ruination Worm I think was a good pick when I did. Excuse me. Because I might get a Cyclops or an Ordoon Veteran or something back to me. And if not, that's fine. I've got enough, like, big curve-topping dudes that I don't need to worry too much about, you know, getting some more 5-drops passed back to me. Okay, so this is a sort of interesting pick here. So it's between the Bomber Corps and the Court Street Denizen, I think. I've got enough white creatures that I think I'm just going to take the Court Street Denizen. Might be handy to be able to remove blockers. Skinbrain Goblin came back to me. That's pretty good. I like Skinbrain Goblin a fair amount. I can also play Rust Scarab, but I don't need the high-end curve. Like, 2-drops are really what I'm looking for here. Especially in a super aggressive deck like what I'm trying to draft. Wow, Drakeling Crazy's made it all the way back around. Jesus. I'm taking the Crazies. Like, I'm probably not playing that. But that's the card I least want to play against for sure. Alright, so the Ordoon Veteran came back. This is a 3/1 Battalioner and versus a 5/1 Blood Rush dude. It's actually kind of a hard pick, but I think I'm going to take the 5/1 Blood Rush dude. It's going to be easier to cast whenever I want to cast him on time, and the Blood Rush activation isn't going to be as easy to do, but it's still feasible to do it. Alright, cool. Burst of Strength is kind of sort of like a trick that I wanted. And it works especially well with, like, the Skyjack. And I got another veteran anyway. Cool. I'll take him now. Let's fill out our basic land collection. I don't want a Shadow Alley Denizen. You know, as completely awesome as Shadow Alley Denizens are. Not really, but... Alright, so on to Return to Ravnica pack. Selesnya is the only real guild that I get out of this pack, but Selesnya will be fine. Selesnya's got some pretty good early stuff. Like a Wayfaring Temple. Oh, Wayfaring Temple or Knightly Valor or... no, actually it's just Annihilating Fire. I don't have enough removal yet. Somebody's going to be really happy with this pack, but... I think I just want the Annihilating Fire, because I don't have any real removal yet. All my creatures are playable too, so it's not like I'm trying to fill out creatures. Like I really want to pick the Wayfaring Temple here because it just gets insanely big really fast, but an Lightning Fire is fine. Even if it is a bit harder to cast. But an Lightning Fire is good on turn 4 or 5. It doesn't particularly matter. It's always going to remove a blocker, at the very least. Or it could just straight kill your opponent. Alright, so I get past a Rakdos Cackler, which I think is the pick. It's between a Cackler or a Soul Tithe. I haven't been too impressed with the Soul Tithe, so it's just gonna be a Cackler here. I could also take Pursuit of Flight or Rumbleback Rhino, but the Cackler's just better for what I want to be doing with this deck, which is beating face relentlessly. Leah of Sky Knight, eh? Well, unfortunately, I can't play him. Maybe I could if this is a Guild Gate, but that's not realistic. Let's be real here. So I think it's just Centaur's Herald, actually. That's a fine pickup here. A 3/3 Centaur is nothing to scoff at, even if it doesn't come down until turn 3. World Spine Worm. Alright, so here's an interesting choice, and I actually don't think it's a choice. So I can take the Armory Guard, but I'm pretty good on the 4s. I can take Aerial Predation as a sideboard card, or I can go really deep and take Teleportal. Maybe if I pick up another Gate, then Teleportal is actually playable, and it's just an insanely powerful card. Thought Flare, Keening Apparition, I think, will be the pick here. I guess I could also take a Golgari Guild Gate to play the other half of Profit Loss. Keening Apparition's less than impressive, actually, but it does fit pretty well with what I'm trying. Actually, I'm going to take the Golgari Guild Gate. Maybe that allows me to play the other half of Profit Loss, and maybe that's really just way too deep, but I'm taking the Golgari Guild Gate. So now we have, I think Swift Justice is a pretty easy pick here. I could also take the Courser's Accord, but I don't think I need a Courser's Accord. So I'm going to take a Swift Justice as a trick. Now we have, well, Soul Tithe. That's a pretty late Soul Tithe, but I'll take it. Fuck Electrickery. Electrickery is pretty worthless in this format, actually. Like, almost nobody's just playing 1 toughness dudes. Occasionally you'll get some, but... So now we have a Selesnya Sentry or a Batterhorn. Or a Golgari Charm. I'm not taking the Golgari Charm, don't worry. Well, maybe I do. Nah, I'm going to take a Batterhorn. It's actually a playable card, so... So I was really hoping to pick up like another Is It Guild Gate to play the Teleportal, but... oh well. I think I will take the Electric right now, though. Shred Freak is going to be really hard to cast on turn 2, and even if you do cast on turn 2, it's not that impressive. So, Electric it is now. So unfortunately, I really didn't pick up any of the really strong Selesnya cards, and I guess Centaur's Herald, but like I didn't pick up like any of the really strong Selesnya cards in Pack 2 or Pack 3 here. And that might be because I passed up a Wayfaring Temple. Or maybe everybody's just going super deep in like 5 colors. It's nonsense. Wow, I get past another Soul Tithe. Well, I'm not going to pass up a second one, that's for sure. So I've got the removal, I've got the dudes, I've got the curve toppers. I think we should do pretty well. I can't believe all the Soul Tithes are wheeling. I guess like nobody's playing white. Because I got a lot of white cards in Pack 2. And Course of Might might be what I need. I don't actually need it, though. I think the deck will be fine as it is. The fixing is somewhat abysmal, but I don't actually need green until a little bit later. Looks like I'm primarily Boros with a bit of green. The earliest green spell I try to cast is Zertot Druid, but that's not necessary to come down on turn 2, and even with all my aggressive creatures, I may not even want to play the or to Armory Guard. Okay, I may not even want to play the Zertot Druid on turn 2 most of the time. Alright. So this shaped out pretty well, I think. There's actually a decent possibility I don't even play the Zertot Druid. I don't know how likely that is, but it's possible. Let's pile back converted here. I'm going to see what the deck looks like without a Zertot Druid in it. First. Mastiff, Skyjack, Goblin Halberdiers, First Blade, Slaughterhorn, Denizen, Annihilating Fire for sure, Scorchwalker, Moa, Armory Guard, Wolf Rider, 2 Punishes, Ruination Worm. So he'd get Double Strike. I might just have to play it because the curve asked for it. I think I do want both of these Soul Tithes. Aerial Maneuver is fine. Probably just a Burst of Strength or Profit Loss. Or just the Zertot Druid. Do I really want the Armory Guard, though? I don't think I want the Armory Guard. He's not very aggressive. 2-5 for 4? No. I don't think I want him. I think I want the Zertot Druid instead. Then again, oh man, I don't know. 'Cause I kind of don't want to have to rely on green early. And if I have a Zertal Druid in hand with no green to cast him, I'm just going to kick myself. Yeah, maybe I do just play the Armory Guard. And like, how deep do I want to go for this teleportal? It's probably not worth it, but like probably just play the profit loss. But how good is profit loss in this deck? Like, maybe I should play the Weapon Surge because I need the first strike trick. I think I'm just gonna play the Weapon Surge. Alright, so our fixing is approximately a Gruul Guildgate. Fuck mana fixing. Who needs mana fixing, right? Yeah, mana fixing's for chumps. Who needs that shit? It's not gonna debate basically between a Weapon Surge and a Burst of it's gotta be Weapon Surge. Alright. Let's see what we suggest here. Oh, I don't want to play a Swamp. It's asking me for a Swamp, basically, so, because of the Rakdos Cackler. 663. I think I'm probably going to be relying on white a little bit more than red early. So we'll add a 7th Plains. Yeah, I don't need to cast the green stuff till later. Like, a Centaur's Herald will be a turn 1 play, possibly. If I have the green, it's fine. If not, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah. This'll do. This'll do, pig. You know, if worst comes to worst, I can just side into Obsidian and win the game, right? Well, I really don't like those. The Armory Guard, but I don't really have a replacement for him. Maybe it's good for just stabilizing the board. I don't know. Like, the Druid, I'm gonna kick myself if I can't cast it on turn 2, and it's like my only play. And then it's not that good past turn 2 anyway. I don't know. Like, should I be playing it? Maybe. Probably. Fuck, I'm gonna play it over the Armory Guard. I'm gonna leave the land as it is, though. I have to basically rely on my stabilizing plays to not let my opponent get to the late game. The creatures are all not very good on defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm actually looking at this now, wondering if I should be playing Course of Might. Course of Might over, like, just one of these tricks, basically. So I think, well, it's too late now. I might side into Course of Might. Obs Out was a rare draft. I do want to play first. This hand is not keepable. This hand is keepable, though. Even if it's not exciting, it is keepable. Yeah, Obs Out was my first pick in Gate Crash. It's worth 9 tickets, and that pays for 3/4 of the draft. Oh, you fucker. It's a Wasteland Viper to answer my Cackler. That fucking blows. I'm gonna trade this now. I don't want to deal with this stupid Wasteland Viper to kill my bigger dudes. So I have the best turn 1 offensive play to his best turn 1 defensive play. It's annoying. Well, at least you got a plane, so. Court Street Denizen. Ooh, he's Jund. That could be a problem. Maybe. So the best draw would probably be like a Daring Skyjack, I think. Yeah, perfect mana with no real spells to cast. If you play something with 3 toughness here, I'm just like, ugh, kill me now, please. So hopefully this is just like a removal spell on my Denizen. Okay. He draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. That actually sucks a lot for me. Scorchwalker's a good draw, though. So now I can Bashy him for 2, put a Scorchwalker on the table, cast the Armored Wolf Rider on to tap his next play, and then bash him for 7. That seems pretty good. Hopefully it doesn't kill my Scorchwalker here. That would suck. No, Prism doesn't kill my Scorchwalker. Alright, well, Screecher will get tapped down by the Armored Wolf Guard dude. Then I got a Ruination Worm. If I can draw land next turn, that's pretty sick. So, bash him for 7. I got that. I think I drew pretty lucky there. Another white creature pretty much wins me the game. And if not, he's got to deal with a 4/6 dude anyway. Corrosed Gorgon. Well, that deals with my 4/6 dude pretty well. So I need to draw a white creature now. That is a white creature. Sweet. So we'll tap down this Gorgon. And we'll bash him. He'll block the Scorchwalker. That's fine though. Bash the Scorchwalker and then he takes 6. Or he blocks the Scorchwalker, takes 6. Next turn, I can draw an Annihilating Fire and just kill him. I can draw any number of things and just kill him. He'd have to play 2 blockers realistically to survive. I guess he plays 1 blocker and only goes down to 1 with the Denizen. But if I draw a Skinbrand Goblin, he's dead. If I draw Slaughterhorn, he's dead. If I draw Annihilating Fire, he's dead. If I draw any of the combat tricks that I put in, he's dead. That's 1 blocker. And that's 2 blockers. Well, that's annoying. You had to draw 2 blockers, didn't you? Alright, so I could bash in here. The Ordained Veteran will eat Scab Clan Charger. Or I could just play a Ruination Worm and pass the turn. Let's see, if I attack, he blocks Gorgon on the Wolf Rider, Ordune's blocked by the Scab Clan, and Denizen's blocked by the Shred Freak. Now I'm going to play the Ruination Worm and pass the turn. Man, he's got another damn blocker for it. Oh well. Alright, we'll punish the enemy and he's just dead. Sweet. Alright. So that worked out pretty well. Despite everything. Do I change anything? I think I want to put, yeah, I think I'm going to put in this Chorus of Might. probably just take out aerial maneuver. It seems like the worst of the bunch. Yeah, I forgot when I was counting up my outs earlier. I still want to keep in the druid. 15 creatures is the optimal amount of creatures, and the druid can't actually pump out earlier, like Moa, Veteran, Wolf Rider, and Ruination Worms. This is fine. That's actually like better than fine. This is a pretty sick hand. 2-drop into 2-drop. Yeah, I'm gonna lead off with a mountain and pass. Disciple of the Old Ways. That's semi-annoying. Let's just play out the Halberdiers first. Could have played out the Skyjack first too. It didn't particularly matter, but the Halberdier seemed better. So next turn I'm probably playing a Forest and Slaughterhorning to kill his Disciple. I think. And then playing a Skyjack and passing a turn. Yeah, Screecher is a thing. Oh, fuck, I didn't play the Forest. Ugh, I'm an idiot. Well. Punt. Well, let me type this out. I clicked through my first main phase. Because I'm an idiot. Skyjack. Pass. It's not quite a punt yet, but it was pretty much a punt. Exaba, eh? Well, Exaba's a thing. She's going to be quite a beating, too, actually. Yeah. Well, the problem with that is then I trade Skyjack for his Disciple. Or the Centaur's Herald just eats something. Or rather, the Disciple eats something. And then I trade a Screecher for a Daring Skyjack. Which isn't very good. It's not really trades I want to make. Yeah, I'm taking 4 from Miss Exaba here. Alright, well... Alright, so if I attack with the Centaur's Herald, I can Slaughterhorn and then just Weapon Surge Overload, or just Weapon Surge, yeah, probably Weapon Surge with Overload, and that removes everything from his board. And I think I'm going to do that. So yeah, we're triggering battalion here. So he blocks his Screecher on this dude, Disciple on this dude. So we're going to Slaughterhorn this dude. Yeah, Weapon Search has overload. Like, Weapon Search is a lot better than people think. So I eat 2 of his dudes, and I have a battalion force on board. And I have Annihilating Fire for his next blocker. Possibly. Depending on how big his blocker is, I guess. Well, Prophetic Prism is not a blocker, so I'm not too worried about it. So what can he play now? Maybe another Screecher? Dead Reveler? Probably leashing him. No, okay, he's unleashing. So he's gonna race me. Can I win the race? Zertot Druid punishing me. Well, I can't win the race, but I can chump him next turn with the Centaur's Herald. I think that's what I'm going to do. Chump the Exava with the Centaur's Herald, and then make a Centaur token that I can just kill him the next turn with Annihilating Fire. So hopefully that works out. Pursuit of Flight, okay. So he can make his dude have flying. I love that we have a flying zombie. It's pretty awesome. Alright, yeah, so he's dead. Blocking Exava. Gotta make sure I don't click through the activation of the Herald here. Sack him, make a token. You go down to 1, and then you just die. Actually, to add insult to injury, I'm going to Swift Justice him. And you dead. Round 1 down. Starting off 2-0 is always sweet. So the deck has officially paid for itself, even if I lose the next 2 rounds, because I have the Obsidian and at least 1 pact. Swift pun, indeed. Let's turn 6 kills. Pretty good. So I totally just got a Twitter notification that somebody was following me, but when I looked at it initially, it said blah 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 is blowing you. I was like, sweet. Alright, I'm taking a short break. I'll be right back. Well, about 5 or 10 minutes, I'll be back. Alrighty, so while we're waiting on these slow, dirtily decks to finish their games, I'm going to play some tournament practice with Maze's End. RTR Block, 2 out of 3, Maze's End, go. So Maze's End is a deck that utilizes Maze's End to win the game. And this particular deck I've chosen is a little bit different than the other Maze's End decks because it uses Death's Approach. And Death's Approach is a pretty good card against Mono Red, which is one of the weakest matchups for this deck because Mono Red's just too fast usually. We're also using Turn and Burns as a way to deal with Boros Reckoner and Obsidian and all the other problematic creatures. And occasionally you can 2-for-1 people with it. Alright, it's a fine hand. It's got some Devour Flesh and Warped Physique removal. That being said, I need to draw red to make it really useful. And opponents leading off with the Gruul Guildgate, usually I'm kind of in, means I'm probably in a mirror matchup, which is slightly annoying. The mirror Maze's End deck matchups are just painful. Yep, so it definitely looks like we're in the mirror Maze's End deck against Maze's End deck. This is a really boring matchup. It really leads out to who plays the first Maze's End and casts an Urban Evolution first. But I do have an Izzet Charm to cycle through my cards a little bit better than he does. Loxodon Smiter? Okay. Oh, what the fuck? That's weird. That being said, I'm still going to Izzet Charm. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm still in the mirror here, so... Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. It's weird that he's playing Loxodon Smiter instead of, like, the more standard fare stuff. Discard a Swamp and a Mugging. Alright, got these at Guildgate. I'm going to wait. I'm going to cast Warped Physique on his Smiter. He attacks with it. Like, maybe he's just playing the Smiter as like an early stabilizer type of a card. Ah, dang it. Black, then blue. Alright, he missed his land drop, which is good for me. Of course, that also means that this turn I inevitably, and I do, I miss my land drop, so it's not as good for me anymore. So I really need to draw like a Maze's End. Be a perfect draw, I think. And I can't even cast this early Gatekeepers. Well, this blows. So he's going to probably get off his Urban Evolution now. And I just lose. Based on that. Hold the gates, sure. You can hold all the gates you want. Right. This is bad. I can't draw any cards. Can't draw any, like, useful cards. Discarding a Mugging. Now, here's his Urban Evolution. No? What the fuck? What kind of deck is he playing? Alright. Yeah, you can cast that dude. 2/10 Vigilance. Well, I am certainly not gonna be able to kill anything with a Mugging. anymore. So we'll Devour Flesh you this turn. We'll probably Devour Flesh you again next turn. Ah, there's the Maze's End. Is he playing Block Gatekeepers? Is that a deck? I mean, I guess it might be. It's a very weird deck if it is a deck. Devour Flesh to you. So you gain another shit ton of life. Oh, well, there's an Urban Evolution, but I can't play it yet. So we're just gonna bounce this Maze's End, get a green source. I think I want another black source to go along with that green source. So we'll go with a Golgari Guildgate. Play the Maze's End again, pass the turn. So he's now on a 5-turn clock, I believe. Ooh, Advent of the Worm, I assume? Yep. 5/11 Vigilance Worm. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll take 5 here, that's okay. Not too concerned about taking 5. So play another creature, please, so I can far it away. Superior Supreme Judge. That's awesome. I love this guy's deck. Boros Guildgate. Well, I'm playing it. And I'm going to cast Far and Away. Blue, black, and 2 more. Casting it now to play around like Dispels or counter spells of any kind. Niv is it. I love this guy's deck. This guy's deck is awesome. Any deck that's casting Niv Mizzet is awesome. I don't care who you are. Alright, Maze's End come back, and we'll Devour Flesh him. Just grab a Gruul Guildgate, because why not? And then Devour Flesh, he gains another 12 life. Yeah, 5-color bombs, top deck. What happens when you run out of bombs? Maze's End come back. Big rule. grab an Orzhov Guildgate this time. Doesn't particularly matter anymore. I'm just gonna win the game on gates here. I need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 3 more turns. I probably should play the Swirly Gatekeepers. Not that it matters. I think he's got removal in hand, so that's all he's been holding on to, just waiting for me to play something to use his removal on. Rakdos Guildgate. Replay the Maze's End. And cast an Urban Evolution. Maybe I hit another gate and he just dies. Well, he doesn't just die. He just dies next turn. You know, I should actually cancel. I'm going to cast the Urban Evolution first. Blue, green. Trying to hit that last gate. I hit a Dimir Guild gate, so that doesn't work. Now we'll return Maze's End. Grabbing the Selesnya, replaying the Maze's End. Pass the turn, discard 3 cards, and those 3 cards will probably just be the Mugging, Death's Approach, and the Gatekeeper. Well, yeah, Mugging, Death's Approach, and the Mountain. Grab the Selesnya Guild or the Simic Guild Gate, and I win. Alright. What do I bring in against Hold the Gates? Well, I think Muggings and Death's Approaches are out. I bring in Crackling Perimeters. And probably Merciless Evictions. Take out the Crypt Incursion too, so I don't need it. Putrefy. I guess I could also bring in just Putrefies. Probably over Warped Physique and... I don't need 4 Merciless Evictions. 2 should be fine. Oh! We're back to our actual draft. Alright, so I gotta concede this match. Because I have a draft to play. Alright, so he kept his hand. I'm gonna keep this too. This is fine. It's not exciting, but it's playable. Alright, grabbing force there actually makes this hand really good. Yeah, I did. It was a sick rep. So we'll play the Skinbrand Goblin. Actually, I'm going to play the Boros Mastiff now. Pass the turn. Boros Mastiff lets me get something with Skinbrand Goblin Blood Rush. Stealer of Secrets, eh? I will let you steal my secrets. Mastiff away. I'll trade here if he wants to trade, that's fine. I'm gonna get my 3/3 Centaur next turn. No, he doesn't want to trade. Cool. Demir Keyrune, less than okay, but it's still okay. Daring Skyjack rip. What a rip. That's pretty sick. So let's get in here with these dudes. No blocks. So I think I just want to play out the Skyjack and the Skinbrand Goblin here. I'll trade the Skinbrand Goblin for his Stealer of Secrets. Barring that, if he kills the Skyjack, I'll trade Skyjack for Stealer of Secrets. What has he got here? 5-drop. That's pretty scary. Blood Baron of the Scopa. Oh my god, that's awful. Holy shit. Yeah. Fucking Blood Baron of the Scopa. Well, that's something. I mean, luckily I'm going to be able to kill it here, but it's a huge life swing. So do I Annihilating Fire? No, I'm going to punish him. Punish, punish. So we got a 2-for-1 out of it, which is hugely unfortunate for me. Alright, Stab Wound. And Kingpin's Pet. Well, I'm going to Annihilating Fire that Kingpin's Pet right away. Yeah, well. Yep, I don't want him getting life off the Kingpin's Pet, so we're just going to annihilate it right off the bat. And then bash you with Boris Mastiff. And then play a Court Street Denizen. And pass the turn. I'm out of fuel. He has 3 cards in hand. I don't know what else he could possibly have in his hand, but it can't be good for me. Oh my god. Gotta be fucking kidding me. He grabbed the opposite odds aid. And now I'm fucking heavily screwed. Fucking Blood Baron. Maybe I should have Annihilating Fired the Blood Baron instead of punishing it. Wow. Alright, well, I'm not winning this game anymore. Holy shit, bombs. Yeah, this guy's a sick deck. I'm gonna bring in the Batterhorn. I don't even know what to do, though. Aerial Maneuver doesn't seem that good against him. Probably just bring in the Course of Might. Yeah, I'm gonna play first. His hand. The few spells I have are Far and Away and Profit Loss. Can I keep this hand? Oh, fuck, it's alright with land. Probably just gonna lose. Not gonna lie. Lead off the mountain. Alright, well, I got one of the lands that I needed. Definitely needs more lands. Alright, well, first blade away. And we'll bash you for 4. The Executioner swinged my first blade. It's not the worst. Certainly not the best either, but not the worst. Stealer of Secrets, sure. Yeah, that's got to be the plan. We'll Soul Tithe. He'll probably pay the cost on it, but that's okay. So he gets to draw 1 extra card off of it. So now we'll play the Armored Wolf Rider. He'll sacrifice his dude. Presumably, unless he has removal for the Armored Wolf Rider too, which would blow. Bluster Squall. Fuck me. What the fuck? This guy. This guy. Yep, you draw another card off the damn Stealer. And I'll just lose to him on card advantage here. Fuck Soul Tithe. Putting out the Mastiff now. I'm not going to play around another, like, Bluster Squall or something stupid like that. We're just going to attack with the Wolf Rider. Now he sacks it. Yep. Now he plays Blood Baron, and I lose. Fuck me. This guy. Oh, he's so fucking bullshit. Ruination Worm. Jesus Christ. How do you always have the Blood Barons? I hate when people have this, like, unbeatable bomb and they draw it 2 games in a row. Like, perfectly on curve, too. It's so fucking annoying. Yep. You hit me for a lot. Get it. Oopal SARS, not that bad. Ruination Worm. It's not a Ruination Worm, it's a Wojak Halberdiers. Bashing him for 4. I still have a chance, albeit a very, very slim one, but there is a chance. If I punch him now, he goes down to 13. Oh, my fucking Christ. This guy. What the fuck? Yeah, sure. Doesn't matter, I'll just lose. Alright, well, fuck it. I can't beat that. That's depressing. I'll be back after an extended break. So it turns out a Boros-based aggro deck just folds to Blood Baron. So we're going to go back to playing tournament practice. A little bit Pauper. I don't like Maze's End. So I need to like sell off these Maze's End cards. Not that I can actually get anything off of them, but... Oh, well. That's a thing. I guess I can actually select the right deck. I really just need to sell off, like, all these block cards. Alright. Tavernac. I won the die roll, but I can't keep this hand because I have no lands. This hand is not much better, but I'm going to keep it. Mulling to 5 with this deck is abysmal. And it really just needs one land to really work. Unfortunately, I'm against Izzet Post, so I just lose. At least I think I'm against Izzet Post. Could be up against Delver Fiend. And I probably am, actually. Now that I look at it. Yeah, I think I am. So, I'm just going to lose to not drawing another land here. Yep. So, Nivix Cyclops, yes sir. Hey, there's the land. Way too late. Obviously, can no longer attack with this dude. We're just going to Spell Stutter. I don't want him filtering cards. I'll take a big hit from Nivix Cyclops here, but that's okay. Distortion Strike, yep, unblockable, got it. Alright, well, I lose. Yeah. No lands means I lose there. Alright, so against Delver Fiend, we bring in Hydroblasts. We take out Piracy Charms. We also take out the Phantasmal Bears. Una's Grace seems a bit dirty, so we're taking that too. Bringing in 2 Deprives. Just some more hard counter spells. do want to play first. This is... I don't have nearly pressure, but I'm not going to mull this hand. This hand's pretty sick. Really just need to draw a creature. That's fine. Hopefully not a Ninja of the Deep Hours creature, because that would not be so fine. Drawing an island is good there. Super good. I'm letting him draw through his cards, because I just want to counter any creatures he plays. Because if I counter all the creatures he plays, he just loses. And needed a creature there. I'm actually going to brainstorm trying to get a creature. Alright, I have creatures. Good. I have 2 creatures, actually, which is double good. And we'll pass the turn. So we counterspell his Cyclops or Kiln Fiend here, and then Gush at the end of his turn. Then kill him with some fairies, I believe. Yep. So he's going for the Kiln Fiend, counterspell. He dispelled the counterspell, but that's okay because I have snaps. So we are going to Gush now. Drawing the 2 snaps, of course. So we'll go ahead and snap the Kiln Fiend pre-combat so that I can F6. Oh shit! I didn't untap the lands. Fuck. Punt. Yeah, so he gets to replay the Kiln Fiend, because I'm an idiot. And I just wasted a snap, pretty much. Because I'm an idiot. Alright, now we're going to brainstorm pre-combat. I do have a ninja, but I don't think I'm going to use it. So we're just going to put... Ninja Delver on top. Attack for 2, snap, and make sure we untap the lands this time. Snap this dude. Yes, this is Pauper format. Our opponent seems to be delaying. Okay, no, there he goes. Alright, so spell starter this dude. And he plays a Cyclops, and I'll snap that and spell start it next turn. So let's get in here with some fairies. Delver in. Snap your dude. Untapping? Yep, untapping. You replay the Cyclops, and I spell started that. And yeah, I'm running out of cards. But if he's Serum Visions Ing, then he's realistically got 2 turns to kill me, which can definitely be done in Is It Cyclops deck. Yeah, I know I have a ninja on top. I'm aware. You don't have to tell me twice. No. I just bash him for 5. If I get the ninja out here, then that puts him on a bit faster of a clock. Actually makes it to where if I land the Delver, if I flip the Delver, then he just dies next turn. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm actually going to ninja it out here. It's probably way overly aggressive, but I think it's probably fine. And I got rid of the ninja on the top, so... Yeah, so all his spells are happening now. Yeah, the Cyclops is kind of a pain in the butt. But what are you going to do about it? Ah, Hydro Blast. It's a good card to reveal. So let's go ahead and kill his dude. If he counters it, I just spell stutter and win. Or counterspell and win. Okay. I was going to say, why didn't you just concede there? Easy day. Not changing anything. Oh. Oh, the derps. Yep, a couple people still derping around. Well, I can brainstorm into more land. Can also Hydro Blast. This is fine. Not gonna mull. Leading us off with a Preordain. So he gets to filter and find his Kiln Fiends. Well, I didn't draw an island there, so that sucks a lot. really need another land to make this hand functional, but it's okay if I don't. Okay, it's not really okay if I don't. I need land. Holy fuck. No land, so I'm relying on Hydroblast for 3 turns. Which is actually reasonable. What am I discarding, though? I think I'm discarding Spire Golem. So I actually want him to play something here so I can Hydroblast it. Yeah, we're Hydroblasting now. He'll probably dispel it, but that's okay. I can just Hydroblast during my main phase. And he can't counter that. Alright, so I need land to be on top. If land's not on top, I'd pretty much lose. Still in a very rough shape if land is not on top. There's his Delver. Fuck me. I need land. Give me land. Yeah, his Delver's gonna flip. At least I assume it is. No? Okay. It's not the worst. Alright, now it's pretty bad, though. Oh my god. Brainstorm. Give me land. Holy shit, I got land. We'll throw 2 gushes on top. Play his islands. I guess I can make him worry about another Hydroblast, maybe? I'm in awful, awful shape, though. Because if either of these Delvers flip, I'm so screwed. Oh my god, they both flipped. Well, I fought the good fight. Really regretting tossing that Spire Golem now, though. So, Brainstorm away. I did get another island. You guys are late to the party, though. I needed you, like, several turns ago. So, we'll cast this Cloud of Fairies. We're going to snap one of his Delvers during my... do I do it during mine? I think I'm going to do it during his upkeep. Make him spend the mana if he wants to save the snap. Museum skin, okay. Oh, that does it. So I go down to... I'm down to 7. I can chump a Delver next turn. He does have Artful Dodge, though, so I might just be screwed here. Oh yeah, I do have another Gush on top. Alright, so we're gonna We're going to ninja away because I have to, pretty much. Click. Always yes. Always yield. And Hydroblast is not what I needed. So Gush now. Okay. I drew a counterspell. Also not what I needed. So play out a second Cloud of Fairies here, just as a chumper, pretty much. I need to... I'm going to discard an island. I need to draw snaps. Oh, man. Of course round 3 starts. I'm going to concede the game. You win the match. It wasn't over, but it was pretty much over. So I lost on land. I won the die roll. I'm going to go first. I'm not going to keep this hand. It's shit. This hand's keepable for sure, though. Herald into Druid. Don't stop on my opponent's turn. Herald into Druid into first blade seems really good. Yeah, bashing me for 1, sure. So, first blade away. Bashy you for 4. Demir Cluestone's not going to get you there, bro. Sorry to tell you. Kind of surprised he's attacking here, actually. That's not that surprising, but it is kind of surprising. Alright, attack with the first blade. And say go. Syndicate Enforcer. Sure. Alright, now I've got an aerial mover to kill his dude when he blocks with it, because he will block with it, I think. Or will he? Okay, will not. That's cool. It's fun by me too. So I'll play a Skyjack out. And pass the turn. Agoraphobia. Well, that's annoying. And a paralyzing grasp, eh? Okay. You got it. And he scavenges. So he effectively makes it to where he can only attack with the first blade. Well, not effectively. He makes it to where I can only attack with the first blade. Which I will do, of course. No blocks. Why is he just not blocking? I mean, I get it, but... Cracking a clue stone is good news for me. It means he doesn't really have a lot of plays. Doesn't have any plays. No attacks, no blocks for my opponent, so Zertal Druid's going to ping him away. Yes. Yes. Attack with Mr. First Blade again. No blocks again this time. Okay. Druid says ping. Yeah. Pretty glad I put it in. And Annihilating Fire means he's just dead, right? I don't want to show him the Annihilating Fire if I don't have to. Now he blocks. So I think I'm just not going to show him the aerial maneuver, actually. I'll let him eat the Viashino First Blade. So ping you for 1, good sir, and Annihilating Fire you for lethal. Does he have like a counterspell for that? Oh, that's something. So I guess I should have aerial maneuvered his dude. Totally lost. Totally lame is more like it. I guess aerial maneuver wouldn't have mattered. Because he would have just totally lost it. Well, yeah. Returning Agoraphobia to hand, presumably to kill a Sky. What the fuck? Oh, to extort. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that's a nifty trick. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Alright, Zertal Druid away. Get this ping action back on. But now he can gain a couple life every turn. Ugh. Assassin Strike. You suck. Glad I kept that plains in hand now, though. Punish the enemy. Fuck. It's not punish the enemy. It's a Gruul Guildgate. I should have kept that Gruul Guildgate in hand in case the other Syndicate Enforcer or something. Or not. Dinrova Horror is what I'm thinking of. But I'm just going to flood out and lose, I think. I need to punish the enemy. Like, whoa, I need to punish the enemy. Called it. Punish the enemy. Alright, so I need to do 1 damage to him. 1. I don't know if that'll be possible, but that's what I need to do. Ruination Worm is a good replacement. Go Gadget Ruination Worm. Oh, Demir Cluestone trying to save himself. If he doesn't draw anything for this worm, he's just dead. Looks like, yep, he's just dead. Cool. Alright. Oh, so what am I bringing in against Demir? Well, I'm probably taking out the, what is it, aerial maneuver? Well, actually, no, because he has flyers, and it's probably going to be like a way he wins, is just with flyers. I mean, he's in blue-black, so I assume he has some flyers of some kind. Electrickery isn't going to be very good. Batterhorn will probably give me some value, actually. If I'm bringing in Batterhorn, I'm probably just taking out the veteran, because he does play Fatal Fumes, so the veteran is not that good. Batterhorn gets value in killing his Cluestones, though. It was annoying, but he never, like, actually really did anything. He plays Agoraphobia and Fatal Fumes and a bunch of bad cards. And I actually think I'm going to keep the curve low and just play the veteran. And so basically just playing the exact same deck as I was playing. Because fuck it, that's why. Zertal Druid's sick, though. I think Zertal Druid dealt him like 10 damage that game. This hand is not keepable. I'm the mulligan. Alright, this hand's better. No mull. Gonna lead off with the Gruul Guild. Well, no, gonna lead off with the Mountain. And Rakdos Cackler. I didn't see the Mountain. Plains. Draw a Plains. Nope. No Plains. So Cackler goes to town. Yes, we are unleashing the Cackler. He shall not be the Cackler of shame. Lotless Troll. Oh, that sucks. Attack into it. If he pumps the troll up, then I lose. But he didn't, so... Well, I still lose anyway, because he has a regenerating troll now that I'm not going to be able to handle. But of course, that will prevent him from actually doing anything. So I can play the Skyjack here, or make a Centaur token. I think I'm going to make it wait and make a Centaur token. That'll use the mana the most efficiently. Also kind of forces him to leave the troll behind. And if he's just equipping a troll and not developing his board, he'll eventually lose. Alright, now we'll play the Gruul Guildgate, Skyjack, pass the turn. Psychic struck my Skyjack. And he got to punish the enemy off of it. Fuck. That's alright. I should have known because he didn't equip the riot gear that he had a spell in hand. A counterspell. So I should have played around that, but eh. Too little, too late. Call of the Nightwing. Well, that sucks. Means he's gonna make a horde of Nightwing token dudes. So I think I'm gonna play the Denizen here. Denizen will let me tap down the troll and bash. Unfortunately, he's just going to make a horde of 1/1 flyers for with his horror. But at least I get to tap down the troll and bash. Oh my god, right. Oh, agoraphobia again. That's annoying. Well, I guess I get to kill one of the Nightwings. Yeah, I gotta race him here. So, Blood Rush the Skinbrain Goblin onto the Denizen. Right gear plus horror tokens. Sick combo, bro. I need to kill that stupid horror. But he milled my fucking punish. Stupid psychic strike. Slapping the agoraphobia on the armored wolf rider, of course. Oh, and I drew planes. How do I win this? I don't think I can win this. If attacking with the centaur is safe. This time it was, anyway. So I'm really glad he's not moving around that. Oh, never mind. Now he's moving it around. Now he doesn't need to move around the riot gear. So this blows a lot. Batterhorn. Aerial maneuver, eh. Yeah, I need to kill that scribed Nightwing dude. So I'm gonna save up the aerial maneuver and kill it. That'll at least bring us back to somewhat at parity. So let's go ahead and aerial maneuver Mr. Centaur here. And block this dude. And then take 3. Soul Tithe. Well, Soul Tithe is completely and utterly worthless now. Alright, I'm passing the turn. Be on a 6-turn clock in the air. White creature. Ugh, another plains. This is abysmal. Perilous Shadow. Nice. I'll probably Soul Tithe that, if nothing else. Yeah, so we'll Soul Tithe this dude. Make him pay 4 turn to upkeep it. And... Alright, so the way I'm going to win this game is going to be with an Alpha Strike with this Scorchwalker, I think. So... I can either play out the Scorchwalker now, or I can wait for a white creature to tap down this blocker. So I think I'm just going to wait. Yeah, obviously Soul Tide's just completely worthless in this matchup. And I know I have to block the Perilous Shadow, but I'll probably block it with the armor Wolf Rider dude. You know, if he wants to go that route. He can pump it twice, maybe 3 times if he plays another land here. Okay, so he can pump it 3 times, which would kill the Wolf Rider, but he'd also lose the Agoraphobia if he did that. Alright, so he's not doing that. He's just going to play it safe here, which I don't blame him. He's somewhat stabilized on the board, so... Crisis Incubation, okay. So that gets him 2+1/+1 counters. Alright, so if I play the Mastiff, tap down his Troll, and Scorch Walk him, that would bring him down to 3. Then I have to block... Yeah, so I play the Mastiff, tap down his Troll. I think regardless I'm going to tap down the Troll, so let's go ahead and do that play. Tap down the Troll right now. Yep, tap you down. Oh, then he puts the Riot Gear to make it a 2. Bounces the Incubation back to his hand. And then replays it. He can't bounce it, replay it, and then bounce it again. So I'm not just dead to the Troll. And I'm not just dead to the Perilous Shadow. So, yeah, we're going to bashy here. I have 2 blockers. One of them is big enough to get around the Troll. So I kind of wasn't expecting that. I was actually sort of expecting him to block one of the 2/2s with his dude and pump, but doesn't change it too much. He goes down to 4, and basically just need to draw another white creature to win. Oh, actually, I just lost, because he can bounce Crisis Incubation back to his hand, then Crisis Incubate the Wolf Rider and attack, and I lose. So I didn't see that. Maybe he doesn't see that play, though. Doesn't look like he does see that play. Or maybe he was just hoping to draw land. Okay, so if he sees the play, then I lose. Yeah, he does. So I block the Troll with the Mastiff, and take 4, right? And then I attack him with 3 dudes. He blocks 2. Ruination Worm. Why are you so ruinating? I could have used you like 5 turns ago. Alright, well, I lose now. Alright, so Batterskull's obviously still good. Or Batterhorn, rather. So, yeah, we're going to play Batterhorn this time. Vice the Ordoon Veteran. I could also play the Electrickery. Maybe that takes care of a turn 2 Troll. It's got to be better than Soul Tithe. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's do that. Yeah, and the horror tokens, which kicked my ass. Whereas Soul Tithe did pretty much nothing. Yeah, Electric probably doesn't actually take care of turn 2 Troll, but... But it can't hurt, right? I do want to play first. This is not a mulligan. It's not a great hand, but it's not a mulligan. He mulls to 6. I lead off with a Gruul Guildgate and then a Skinbrand Goblin. Batterhorn's a decent draw. Hopefully I can just get some of this fixing. Riot Gear. Riot Gear, we knew you well. So, Pashy with the Skinbrand Goblin here. Trestle Troll. Well, that's annoying. God, Trestle Troll just stops everything I'm trying to do. I think I have to Scorchwalker that. I think I'm going to. No blocks. Damn it. Alright, well. Let's throw out the Zertal Druid now. Because if we're playing the long game, I'm going to need the Druid. Hopefully he just equips the Trestle Troll here. That'd be sick. I don't think it's going to happen, but that would be sick if it happened. Sewer Shambler. A. Well, now I wish I had the white, because Soul Tithe would be just awesome here. If I had the white. So I can play out, or I can attack Skinbrand Goblin and still hope to just kill the Trestle Troll. That gives an opening to scavenge, but I'm okay with him scavenging, actually. Okay, no. We'll just trade Sewer Shambler for Skinbrand Goblin, that's fine. Batterhorn away. Kill his Riot Gear, because it could be a bit problematic. Simic key rune. Not that problematic, really. Ping. Yes. Alright, now we'll go for the Runation Worm. And say go. We get to start attacking with Batterhorn. Balustrade Spy, okay. So he Balustrade Spies me. Mills a mountain, that's good. Thank you. I didn't want to draw another land anyway. So Zertal Druid ping count is now at 3, I think. Yay, planes. Cool. I'm actually going to Soul Tithe the Troll, I believe. Soul Tithe the Troll or the Spy? I guess I can attack first and see what he blocks. Okay, so he's electing to kill my Batterhorn. Alright, so we're going to order it like that, and then we're going to Scorch Walk the Batterhorn. Because I need another attacker, or I need both of these attackers. And he regenerates the Troll. And now I Soul Tithe his Troll. That'll just tie up his mana if he wants to keep the Troll alive. And having him stuck on 4 mana. Okay, no, he just sacks the Troll. Okay, cool. Sort of what I was hoping he would do. Alright, well, he conceded, I guess. I didn't actually see him concede. Oh, well, there it is. I guess we were the last group to finish, though. So, an Obzadot and a Gate Crash and a Return to Dragon's Maze pack. Not too bad. It's a good thing he conceded, because my next few draws were nothing. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. I'm going to turn off the stream. Catch you guys again later.